There are some concerns about security at upcoming 49ers games at Levi's Stadium after the Santa Clara Police Union threatened to boycott working there. Now, what is this about? Colin Kaepernick and his socks, the quarterback. They show pigs in police hats, and he refuses to stand during the anthem.
Joining us on the Kogo News Live Line is recently retired Department of Justice Senior Special Agent Bobby Kimbrough, Jr. Bobby, is it safe to assume there's going to be plenty of security?
Yeah, you know what? I would say that's very safe to assume because the men and women that serve and protect, they're going to serve and protect in spite of, because realizing that if they don't serve and protect on that day, that means that the police, the NFL would have to get another company to come in and do the job that professionals do. I think that we're bigger and better than that to put citizens at risk because of the disrespect for someone else.
Now, the police officers union sent out word that the cops could be boycotting. Are they posturing, or is this a real possibility that cops would turn away? Does it put fans at risk at all?
You know what? I think it's just posturing. I think it's crying out saying, you know what, at some point enough is enough. I understand that we have issues within our country, within the police department, but that don't mean we paint the whole brush with such disrespect with the socks. Even as retired, to me, that was disrespectful. And granted, I understand people saying, well, you have the right to do that, but that don't mean it's right because you have the right. Because at the same time, we've come to a place of such disrespect from the White House to God's house to Mom's house that we're creating distance, and it's hard for us to even sit down and talk because we've created so much distance.
Well, is the NFL being at all hypocritical? How can the league look the other way when it comes to Kaepernick and tell the Dallas Cowboys that they can't put a sticker on their helmets for the 5 police officers who were killed? The NFL rejected Dallas Cowboy police decals, but will they reprimand Kaepernick?
Now, you know what? The NFL missed a great opportunity to do what I call a stand-up gesture. To me, that was a stand-up gesture, and they definitely missed a call on that one. Definitely. Hypocritical at best would be putting it mildly.
Now, does any of this, when you look at what Colin Kaepernick is doing and the people who agree with him, the police officers who say they're offended and the people who agree with them, is any of this really helping to move the conversation forward about police brutality or Black Lives Matter or anything?
No, because to me as an African American, when you sit down and you start down this road of disrespect, and we all agree, yeah, he had the right, but at the same time, for those of us that have served and protect, especially myself who served abroad in third country, that flag means something different. In spite of what may be going on in my country, in spite of that is not what it could be, should be, but I know that it's better than what it used to be, and it's going to be better. So me personally, I can't disrespect it, and I tell my boys that young boys weren't impressionable. So no, it's not moving the conversation because once you disrespect me, it's hard for me to listen to anything you have to say. So now, yeah, we're having conversation about what's happening in our country, what's happening throughout the United States, but it doesn't bring us to the table where we have dialogue, and that's where we need to be at.
All right, thank you so much. That is recently retired Department of Justice Senior Special Agent Bobby Kimbrough, Jr. joining us on the Kogo News Live Line.